Hello everyone, my name is Ajay Poddar. I am part of Informatica GCS team. As a part of today's presentation, we are going to see how to create Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse Connection in CDI or in CDI Elastic product. As a part of today's presentation, we'll be discussing on Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse overview, Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse Connection properties, how to create a Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse connection, and the demo. So let's try to understand like what is Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse. Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse is a unified data platform designed to integrate data lake and data warehouse capabilities. It provides a scalable, flexible solution for managing, analyzing large volume of structured and unstructured data. Integration with Informatica IDMC is seamless by the Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse connector, which allows secure read and write operation. You can use this connection in both source and target in your mapping or in the mapping task. For the advanced functionalities, like you can switch this mapping to advanced mode, which enables complex transformations and functions. Mapping in advanced mode can run on advanced cluster hosted on Microsoft Azure or self-service cluster. Now from IDMC side, we'll see how we can create the connection and what are the mandatory details to be specified while creating it. So these are the connection properties used for creating Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse connection. Connection name, you can give any connection name. Description, which is optional. Type, here will be Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse connection, and you need to enable the Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse connection from your runtime environment if you have not enabled the this Fabric Lakehouse connection. Then you need to specify the runtime environment, and for the rest of the details like SQL connection string, client ID, client secret, tenant ID, workspace, database, you need to get it from your Azure admin and update the parameters accordingly. Please refer this documentation if you need any more information on Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse connector. Let's go on demo, like how we can create the connection from IDMC. So log into your IDMC console, and the first step here will be enabling the Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse connector from your runtime environment. Select the runtime environment and click on enable or disable service connectors. Click on connector, search for Fabric. So once you search for the Fabric, it will list the list of the Fabric connector. So currently we are trying to create the Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse connector. Check this box and click on OK. So once you click on OK, the Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse connector will be enabled for this runtime environment, and once it's enabled, click on connection and create a new connection. So once you click on new connection, it will display these details. You can give the connection name as Fabric Lakehouse. So on this type, you need to select the connection which you have enabled on the runtime environment, that is Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse. So once you select the Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse type, it will display the additional details like runtime environment and the connection details. So runtime environment, you need to specify the same runtime environment where you have enabled the Fabric Lakehouse connector. And for the rest of the details like connection string, client ID, client secret, tenant ID, workspace, you need to get these details from your Azure admin for connecting the Azure Fabric Lakehouse. So you can refer this section where you can have the more information on the connection attributes. I have already created a Fabric Lakehouse connection and with the Fabric Lakehouse details. Now let's perform the test connection. So for me that is connection is successful. Now let's try to import the table from this Fabric Lakehouse connection. Go to data integration and create a new mapping. Click on source and select the Fabric Lakehouse connection. Click on object and dview is the schema name, and here it will list the tables. So I'll be importing any one table. So here you can see I'm able to import the table, and here you can use the Microsoft Fabric Lakehouse table as a source or target in CDI or in CDI advanced mode. We will love to hear from you. You can mail us on supportvideos@informatica.com or tweet us on https://twitter.com/infasupport. Thank you.